Hello friends, today we are going to see the latest recommendations made by the GST Council in the 21st meeting at Hyderabad. So, the Hyderabad meeting was held on 9 September and they have taken important decision. Let us see one by one. The first, the due date for various returns have been extended. GSTR 1, the tax period is for July 2017. The revised date is 10th October 2017. But for the people with more than 100 crore turnover, the due date will be 3rd October instead of 10th. Now, for GSTR 2, it will be 31st October. And for GSTR 3, it is 10th November. And GSTR 4, remember for GSTR 4, for July to September quarter, it is on 18th October and there is no change. And they have said that there is a table 4 under GSTR 4 that is not to be filled for the quarter July to September. And 4A requirement is being dispensed. No need to fill 4A for this quarter. And GSTR 6 for July 2017 should be filed on 13th October. And due date for filing for the rest of the month, that is from August, September and all, will be notified at a later date. But what they have said, GSTR 3B will be continued for filing from August to December. So the GSTR 3B, which is a simplified form, should be filed for August to December. Next, a registered person who was not able to opt for composition scheme shall be given the option to avail composition till 30th September. Earlier, the window to avail composition was closed on 16th August. Now they have again opened that window. Now you can go and opt for composition scheme till 30th September, and that person can avail the benefit of composition scheme effective from 1st October. So those who could not make it, please go now and make the opportunity. And any person making interstate taxable supplies is not eligible for threshold exemption of rupees 20 lakhs and is liable for registration. So this was the earlier scheme. Those who are making interstate supplies, they cannot go for, they are not eligible for the threshold exemption and they must compulsorily get themselves registered. And for special category states, it is 10 lakhs instead of 20 lakhs. It has been decided to allow an exemption from registration to person making interstate taxable supplies of handicraft goods up to aggregate turnover of 20 lakhs. As long as the person has a PAN and the goods move under the cover of an e-way bill, irrespective of the value of the consignment. So now what they have said is they have given a concession to the people who are into handicraft goods, and up to 20 lakh turnover they can make interstate supplies without registration, as long as the condition is that they should have PAN number and they should move the goods under e-way bill. Now, presently a job worker making interstate supply of job service is not eligible for threshold exemption for rupees 20 lakhs and is liable for registration. It has been decided to exempt those job workers from obtaining registration who are making interstate taxable supply of job work. So now job workers need not get a registration even if they are making interstate taxable supply, as long as the goods move under the cover of an e-way bill, irrespective of the value of the consignment. So now they have given some concession for the job workers, so they can freely do interstate supplies, but the condition is that they have to move the goods under e-way bill. And then this exemption will not be available to job work in relation to jewelry, goldsmith and silversmiths as covered under chapter 71, which do not require e-way bill. So only those who are covered under e-way bill can enjoy this exemption. And if they are not required to produce e-way bill, that is those who are into jewelry, goldsmith and silversmith, this exemption cannot be extended. And now, Form GST tran 1 can be revised once. This is a big relief. Initially they told that tran 1 could not be revised. Now they have said that GST tran 1 can be revised once. The due date for submission has been extended by 1 month. Initially it was 30th September. Now it is 31st October 2017. The registration for people liable to deduct tax at source and collect tax at source will commence from 18th September. So initially they were not sure about TDS and TCS. They did not announce the dates. Now they have said those people who are liable to deduct TDS and TCS, that is predominantly e-commerce operators and government, they should start registering from 18th September. The date from which TDS and TCS will be deducted will be notified later. So the date will be notified later, but now it has been said that it will commence from 18th September. The GST Council has decided to set up a committee consisting of officers from both the center and the states under the chairmanship of the Revenue Secretary to examine the issues related to exports, because exports they could not get the refund. So these people, all these exports are getting blocked in the form of working capital. So they have represented to the government, and the government is going to appoint some officers. GST Council has decided to constitute a group of ministers to monitor and resolve the IT challenges faced during GST implementation. So these are the major steps which have been decided. So these are very useful for the taxpayers as well. So thank you. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe it. Thank you once again.